This storyline is entitled Achilles Heel. In the studio, of course, we have the original Tomorrow people, Mr. Mike Holloway, Mr. Nicholas Young, and Mr. Nigel Rhodes. Good morning and good afternoon. And
good morning and good afternoon
to
you, all watching this wonderful episode again.
So it's called Achilles Heel, is it?
Achilles
the
Heel.
Irish version.
Is that what I said?
Achilles.
Achilles Heel.
Achilles.
And we should also thank Peter for doing this commentary at this time, shouldn't we? Because
That's true. My name's Peter.
Peter von
PVC.
Clark is doing the commentary for us,
I'm
ladies and
asking the
gentlemen.
questions.
I never noticed he was reading Star Wars.
At
Yeah,
huge
saw
cost.
Was he really reading Star Wars?
And that's Bungle from Rainbow.
Yes, he's got glyphs. Stanley Bates.
Oh, yes.
So, anyone got any recollections of this particular?
I do remember this because I remember Hillary. Was his name Hillary?
Yep, that's right, Hillary.
Yeah. Hillary
He was-
Minster.
Yeah, he was really good. He was very amusing. He was a good.
Yargon.
Well, they were both good actors.
Yeah,
What I
they were.
remember of this one is it was directed by Gabrielle Beaumont, who
That's right.
didn't consider any of the Tomorrow people to be good enough actors, and she virtually ignored us.
Oh, she was the one, was she?
Yeah,
Aha.
and Peter's fist again. You know, just spent a lot of time with the real lovies and virtually ignored us. So
No.
I find it rather difficult, actually.
Yeah, she missed.
Is this the only one she did? This is the only...
Yeah, she went off to Hollywood,
Oh, dear.
rather like Frankie did.
Did she succeed?
Rather like Frankie, no.
Oh. Achilles Heel. Room at the Inn, episode 1.
Oh, it's an interesting shot.
Yeah,
He's moving. He's
And
moving.
Tim's moving.
It's
again.
moving well.
This is really cool, this.
Oh, it's an alarm.
Is there a stagehand on his hands and knees pushing him around, you suppose? Oh, there's the famous dressing gown again, look.
Yep, there it is.
It's going up in price every time we see it. You
I think
realise
that's
that,
right.
don't you?
I got this picture from the watchdog just before the collision.
Excellent effect.
It's impressive.
So close to a closed world like the Earth.
It's interesting how you've all actually moved into the lab over the course of the last
Yeah.
5-6 episodes.
This is the German version, I think.
Oh, right.
So Gruppensex.
Everyone lives in the lab.
And we've all got our dressing gowns on.
Yeah, bless.
Yeah,
These two I like.
Yeah, they are very.
These are very funny.
They weren't quite so good as we are at being thrown about in a spaceship, though. It looks like they're...
And he's showing a lot of flesh, isn't he, for children's television, the one on the right.
Television beam didn't cut in. Where did you get this taxi?
He stole it.
Oh, well, it's just as well you hired their best hitter pilot in space.
Just you get on with proving it then.
Unfortunately, we won't now be able to land on the planet.
If we don't land, you don't get paid.
Then what else was he in? What else?
He's been in all
stuff-
sorts of
His
things.
has, hasn't
Both
he?
of them have.
Yeah.
Him and Christian.
They're very funny, actually, in this.
Yeah.
this-
need to use violence. At least not yet.
Was this a popular... One of the popular ones of the...
I have a feeling, I don't remember ever seeing this episode. I have a feeling, because I did miss some of them. The video recorder wasn't working, you know. I don't think I've ever seen this.
I like the spacesuits because you've actually got on the a little TP emblem now.
Yeah, the logo.
Yeah, the logo. Which
And they
is-
look quite believable for a change.
Yeah.
See, that was the thing. I was devastated by this because I really wanted to wear one of the old suits with like the American football helmets
That's
and like the
that's the ones
banding
I
around
used
the
to wear,
sleeves.
yeah.
That's
Nice
what
hair,
I
Nick.
really wanted.
I was going to say,
Static hair.
the helmets play havoc with the hair, that's the trouble.
Yes, they did. But actually, guys,
See what's happened? See, big
it.
bits sticking up.
I've been
Oh, his
left.
balls are a bit more colourful, aren't they?
but you have got Wellington boots on there.
And you can see the joints as well. Oh,
Whoa,
hello. Out of
yes.
control. Looks like a good ride at Blackpool, doesn't it?
I mean,
Oh,
this
look, this is
great.
Kirby-wise.
This is Kirby-wise, so you're all
Now,
actually flying.
Yeah, we were talking about this earlier on. The reason these special effects took longer and longer as we progressed was they tried to be more and more clever. And some of the rollback and mixes, where you were jaunting in and out, there were people walking past the background at the same time, which is very difficult to achieve, actually. You have to do it in 3 parts.
That's true, yes.
But it was more for other technicians to say, wow, isn't that clever?
But when we were doing the first series, I think we used to stand on one leg before all they actually got wires, didn't they?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
And you can see that.
Time you both knew. Have you ever heard of Barliman?
Ah, you see Barliman now. He's a very...
Barliman.
This comes up a lot in the this episode.
Sounds like a prescription drug, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Rare, but it does exist.
Yes, and it's very... Then Tomorrow people don't like Barliman. Do you remember anything?
No,
What they can find.
no.
Yes,
Barliman
it's
is
like...
the only known matter in the universe that can drain them of their special
Yeah, you see,
powers.
it's like kryptonite. Similar.
Quite harmless to us.
But not to dogs.
Not to dogs, no.
With enough of that.
And what did he say to you? He said,
He said, "I've spent 10 years in a bear costume doing Rainbow." He said, "Now I've got a part doing something else, and I'm a dog."
from a bear to a dog in the same studio.
Yeah.
That's the location of an old mine.
So that's why you sprung me out of the detention centre on
They got
Planet.
false tan on. Yeah, I think
Oh,
they
yes.
He's the mine
definitely.
expert and a dishonest one.
Yes, the wardrobe ladies and the makeup ladies had
Rather
fun.
excessive.
Who knows, I'm sure.
Oh dear, I wonder what that was he was drinking.
Oh, the green
Robinson's
drink.
barley?
Loch Ness.
What they drink, isn't it? Green liquid.
Escadron, the lake.
These two remind me of the two characters in Tintin, the twins.
Yes.
And they actually look like them
twins.
later on. They actually dress up in bowler hats.
And when you
That's
thought-
it.
Yes, I seem to
Glando.
remember bowler hats in this.
Yeah.
I was thinking, was I getting confused in the stories that I wore a bowler hat?
The galaxy will be flooded with barlium radiation.
Every super being in the galaxy will instantly.
Oh, he's got
know.
paws as well, look.
Incredible.
Yes, I like
Oh, he
it.
had everything, yeah.
Bring them down
Hairy
at the
palms.
Tumbling down.
And when he went to the loo, what did he do?
Less than things.
The galaxy will belong to real people.
Did you just put the hair on the back of his hands, or is it actually a glove thing?
I really don't know.
I don't know, actually. I can't see. Look at that.
Yeah,
What an
the old
excellent Thames,
Thames,
special
Thames
effect.
Canteen Cup again, yeah. Heading for what? Is that supposed to be the Earth or the Moon?
I
Yes.
can transport you to Loch Ness, but you'll be on your own then. You'll have to move among the natives, live
What I do like is the fact that all aliens, as indeed they should, speak English.
forever.
Fluently.
Not only is it the international language, but it's the intergalactic language.
I thought I told you to stop drinking.
Oh, he's a lush, is he?
Yeah, I was turning into a bit of a lush.
And you'll need the local style of clothing.
I have familiarized myself with the Earth's ways.
Well, this is it, you see.
All computer weave to make us clothes in the local style.
Oh, this is definitely a pick-up of Emily, isn't it?
It is a bit. It does
Yeah.
turn into a bit of a man for Emily.
Most important of all, language decoders.
Yes.
Ah, see, they're
Don't
not,
need it 'cause they're
not
speaking English.
English.
But they had to speak with a Scots accent.
Here we
don't
go.
Very grand.
they? This is where she sings, isn't it?
This is where she sings,
Yeah, 'cause
definitely.
Nigel was saying this earlier on.
That's right, she does.
Trousers though. Oh dear. I have made a mistake? No, not really.
Not
Actually,
really.
come to think of it, we never see her in a skirt, do we?
Trousers.
Have we ever seen her in a skirt?
No, I was only kidding.
No, can't recall.
Always wears trousers.
All I remember is that jaunting pad used to get really hot and melt and bend. with the
Oh, what were you
lights
standing on? Well, it
underneath.
would
So
do,
you,
yeah, all those-
so you-
that
so you never
lights.
got frozen assets then?
Beam you down first, and when you've found a base, I'll beam down the.
This is where you, Nigel, go back to do your haunting for the hotel.
Well, I think so, yes.
Yeah. Those two John Steeds. You see, they do look like Tintin twins.
Yeah.
Is this the one where I go to the States? I think it is. Is this when I go
No,
and see
that's-
the
that's
president?
later, that's
Is that
later,
another
yeah.
one?
Come, we must find food and shelter.
It's very funny.
I don't know if the comedy thing really went down with the Tomorrow People fans. I
No,
don't
but
think it was
that's okay. It's very
yeah, I
subtle.
suppose it was. So you see, there's your dad again.
Go on.
You look absolutely charming, but please don't say anything.
Yes.
This will have to pay more if you do. Oh, take Dinah's card. Look.
Oh,
Here she comes.
Hello, Bruce.
Or Sutai, Andrew.
Hi, Dad. It is a good of you to invite me to sing.
Oh, the pleasure's all mine.
There we
You're
go.
more than welcome, Lassie.
God, she's shorter than you are, or that you were.
than I was, yes.
Only come up to your waist, and sometimes not even there.
You know, we've even got a
She might. Yes, she's tiny, isn't she?
We'll lay on a good show.
Legs so short they hardly touch the ground.
And a weeping lady as well as a headless Highlander.
You make sure you don't overdo it, Andrew. We don't want them all collapsing with heart attacks.
Oh, they won't. They'll love every minute of it. And if they do, we can always use TK to bring them around, can't we, Sutai? Yes, of course.
Sutai, Lassie, have you not got a dress you could wear, a skirt, maybe?
Sutai Lassie.
Oh, dear.
Oh,
Oh,
bless
dear,
him.
I haven't made
This
a
is called indicating. We need to know that we're in
I
Scotland.
thought in Scotland it was the ladies who must wear the trousers.
It's very cute.
Yeah.
How interesting.
Well, perhaps I put that badly.
Yes, you did,
Anything
mate.
you like.
That is good. I like to wear these clothes, so that is okay then.
Yes, all right, I suppose so. Oh, excuse me. Oh, Mrs. Dallas, do come through. Let me show you to your
This
table.
is Dallas.
Oh, it's the same hotel then.
Funny,
You've
the,
got
guest,
that.
has
It's-
the guests walk in bone dry, and these two walk in sopping wet.
soaking wet.
Should afford a shelter. It's called a hotel.
These two actually get a bit strange in about 5 minutes up in the old hotel room. Not a lot on there. Very camp, I think. I mean, Mike, do you remember any of this? You look like you're
No,
bemused.
if you notice, I'm probably going through the early stages of
What happened to me?
BBC.
Yeah,
There's
exactly.
very few.
There's a few similarities towards the end of this.
I used to open up the scripts and there were less lines and things.
Yeah,
Yes,
you got it.
We
yeah.
did notice you were being inordinately silent, unusually silent.
and I can't remember filming of
No,
this episode particularly.
Right.
but John's not in it either. That's my point. You know, we were
Yeah, it was basic-
we were
We
excluded.
were sidelined.
I'll see if there's one available.
Well,
So this was Gabrielle
apart
Drake.
from
sir.
me.
No, not Gabrielle Drake.
Gabrielle-
Be careful, Bowman.
Ah, yes.
Beaumont, yeah, Gabrielle Drake. Yeah, she's.
With the bath.
Actually, I know her. Yeah.
It'll be £9.50 excluding breakfast.
£9.50.
Probably not much more nowadays.
Exactly.
Right.
Yes.
Well, look.
They look like Bradford and Bingley, don't they? There's another commercial there, isn't there?
Don't touch him, Nigel.
Just a formality, sir.
Why doesn't Nigel pick up the fact that they're aliens? 'Cause
Well, he will
you're-
in a minute.
Ah, they are.
He's a tomorrow
I'm
person,
just
he
so
should know.
trusting.
That's what I'm thinking.
I think once he actually touches.
Ah, he's Japanese. Look, he's silent.
Yes, now, that is very
Writing
good,
it up the
actually.
page.
What is that handwriting?
That's giving the game away.
Or is it just gobbledygook?
Gobbledygook.
Oh,
I think it's gobbledygook.
You look as though you've caught the worst of the weather. I'll see that some hot drinks are sent up to your room.
Observant?
Thank you, boy.
Yeah, well.
Yes, send a boy up to my room.
Ah.
See? He didn't like that. It's like
Shocking.
shocking.
Oh.
I'm sorry, there
Oh.
appears to have been a charge of static electricity between us.
Now, I've used that line before as well when I've accidentally killed someone on the lighting game. Oh,
I
static.
think.
We go to our room.
Oh, it's room 17, the first floor.
Proceed, Cantor.
Yeah.
There we
Two
go.
gentlemen allowed to share a room.
A
Those
rumbling
days?
there.
Method acting there.
I do the black thing. Do you want to lie down for a while?
Woof.
What?
No.
What?
No.
What?
Besides, we've got to entertain the guests at dinner tonight.
Exactly. We're going to
Let's
go
see.
hear you
We've
sing.
got to close the hotel after
Can't
you've
do
sung.
anything there.
Very wet and cold.
Oh, stop complaining. You're on the dry now, aren't you?
That boy.
Yeah.
What's the
Yeah,
matter
I
with
see. That's it.
I don't know.
I can see how this must have
explanation.
frozen
Impossible.
the original cast members
He's
out
got
there.
power.
Totally. We haven't appeared
You
yet.
haven't appeared, have you?
Nope.
No, extraordinary. In all the ones I've seen with you guys doing the commentaries, I think I've never seen such a huge chunk without the Tomorrow People characters.
Yeah.
Hotel.
It's quite
Been
strange.
rumbled.
We all peeved him, obviously.
But you do come in.
Changing
You do.
No.
So it's really it's interesting.
You spend a lot of time in space, actually. Spinning around and.
At least, not yet.
But it's interesting hearing you talk about it, Nick, because, like I say, I was only 12 or whatever. I didn't know about the political machinations that were going on behind the set and stuff with various directors and bits and bobs.
There's always politics.
Room 17, you say? I'll take those hot drinks up to them.
Thanks, Dad.
My hair's looking particularly impressive.
Well, I thought when Sue Tide almost finished her last song.
Yes, and I shall scream. That will
She's
get
going to
everyone
scream.
to-
I
Oh,
shall
right, yeah.
scream.
Oh, right.
I've got something about that, I think.
Good lord. Yes.
You see,
It's
this
all
is this,
very innocent in its day, but
this
it's all-
disturbed me last night
Yes,
when I was
I'm-
watching.
Don't blame you. Highly dubious.
Right, it is rather.
Enter.
And he's got the paper upside down. Obviously.
Yeah. Subtle.
Good evening, gentlemen. I gather you got caught in some rough weather.
Yes, I hope it
I gather you got caught in some rough. Oh,
Oh, no, these are not unless Nessie's on the turn.
a pair of Nesses there, I think. Don't know which one's on the turn, but there's certainly a pair of Nesses.
Look at the way he's sitting on the bed. That's unbelievable.
Got so much leg showing as well. It's hilarious.
Dinner in your room, gentlemen, or will you be down later?
dinner.
Yes,
Yes.
will you be eating in your room?
Dinner, food.
We will take dinner in our room.
They almost sound German,
Yeah.
don't they?
Yeah.
Sound like two German spies come over from the.
Look like two German porn stars.
Yeah. They must have been.
I don't know what
around.
you're talking about. I've never seen that
We
sort of
were
movie.
wearing the wrong clothes. Did you not notice that first the boy who greeted us and now that man have both been wearing skirts? Only the girl
Yeah,
was
you
dressed in
see.
trousers. No wonder they react strangely to us. According to their customs, we're dressed in female clothing.
That gets very strange, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's clever. It's good stuff.
Yeah.
There you go.
Was this her singing? Was it?
That is her singing.
That
Yeah,
is her
she
singing.
was a singer.
Ah. Do you know what ever happened to?
I don't know. I haven't got a clue. I'm not sure.
Oh, she sang that very prettily.
There you go. See.
I think our musical career was a bit more promising than PVC's.
Zapped.
You see, now you've been done with the
Oh, of course, the static
Barlimin. That's
We're
it,
missing
Barlimin.
it. The static shock has taken his powers away.
Yeah,
Yes,
you
that's
can't
it,
conjure up
that's
your
it.
ghosts.
The Barlimin's kicked in.
ready to do a lovely scream for you.
Eh? I know.
Do it, Sutai. I've lost the power.
I've lost the power.
Did you want to do anything?
I
No,
don't think so.
can't do anything.
Let's go and talk about it soon.
Yeah, quick. My business is on the line.
Yeah, come on.
Get on with
The
it,
bank
boy.
needs the money.
And you're still not in it.
No,
You're still not there.
I'm gigging. I'm doing a gig
Yeah,
somewhere.
that's it. You're out.
I wasn't
about doing
available.
Stuff.
I was.
Can you hear me speak telepathically, Anu?
No.
No.
I can't understand you any better telepathically than I can when you speak. Daft tart.
You see, you've been zapped and you've been drained, but you get your powers back.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
No.
Oh.
It's that constipated look you have to put on when you're trying to do something and it doesn't work.
How did you feel actually when you asked you to do the, because you must have known the Tomorrow People before you started, didn't it? And then when you got the belty bit,
Yeah.
and went to the watch, were you a bit disappointed that you couldn't do?
Well, see, that was it. You see, I missed out on the jaunting suits, and I also missed out on the belt because they had bands by the time I'd arrived.
Yeah.
So we'd all gone up market.
And you missed out on PVC as well.
Yeah. There you go. You see.
I was banging outside. You never heard me. I was waving.
Yeah. And Tyzo, of course.
Yeah, Tyso.
Yeah, whatever happened to him?
Well,
Dean?
I did a program with him. I did a thing called Westway with him.
No, what I mean is, what explanation was given in the programme for Tyso not being there?
I don't think there was one either.
There was never an explanation.
Mind you, they
Although
were.
they do mention Tyso in this and Peter.
Yeah,
I think
mind you,
it's
they
this
were
one
travellers, so I suppose it's moved to a
Ooh.
different camp, didn't
Well, he
they?
looks naked.
I can see what you're saying here.
Yeah.
It's quite disturbing, isn't it?
Yeah.
really?
Looking a bit. Oh.
Oh, hello.
Oh my God!
Yeah, hang on.
There you go.
Ah, see.
Yes,
Is
there
this
we
how
are.
she
You
felt about
bang
you then?
helmets in a minute. They all wobble about. It's quite.
That looks quite good, though.
Much more believable on the Kirby's.
I mean, nowadays, because we're so used to skydivers, that it doesn't look... it doesn't look weird, does
Doesn't
it?
know.
Yeah.
Fine, and the people from it are all right.
Yeah. Not
Thanks.
bad.
No.
That's more like
that's
it.
better. Looking the part now.
It hasn't got-
Are you gentlemen leaving?
Tartan bag, matching bags.
Later. We are going for a walk.
What did you say, sorry?
We're
No,
going for a walk
say a
through
word.
beautiful scenery.
There's that.
There's certainly
This
plenty
is
of that.
lovely.
There is.
A good day, gentlemen.
Yes, there's quite a lot of it about, and I don't want it in my hotel.
Hey, is that the same suit he had on in the last episode? So it is. He's just got his one standard suit. Food. Food.
They make quite a good double act, these two,
Yes,
in a
yeah,
strange
very
way.
Kenneth
don't
Williams,
bad.
that.
Yeah.
Oh, God, no, no.
We have a very nice set menu. Oh, set menu, my favourite food.
I can hear in the background.
I think.
hear
Yeah,
that.
there's
An aeroplane.
There's an aeroplane,
Yes.
I do believe.
Well, I think as we cut to the pre-filmed bit, we'll see what's going on out there.
Right.
Wearing trousers today, and my legs are freezing in this skirt.
Quiet.
No, they never are.
Fine, come on.
So what was the significance of the helicopter or the aeroplane outside then?
On top of the world.
But there it is again.
Oh. Ah, that's better.
Andrew, you mustn't do that where the guests might see.
Yeah.
Sorry, Dad.
That's better.
You've got
See, I'm all right now.
powers back anyway.
Of course you are.
Why?
Yeah.
I'm more convinced than ever that those two strange men in room 17 had something to do with me losing them.
Nice
last
Go
one,
and hunt them
Nigel.
down.
Night. Nice one.
Go and
Rumbled
hunt them
them.
down,
They
Andy.
think that
For
the
God's
set
sake.
menu's a special kind of food.
night. You're kidding
Got a
me.
funny shaped nose, isn't he?
Conversation with them not too much ago. They were on their way out.
Not really.
Actually,
that nose.
when I was watching this yesterday, I thought how incredibly slim and svelte I looked. Then I realised that the television's distorted.
Oh, is it really? Oh, right.
Making us all look very thin.
It's a nice nose.
It is, it's stretched, that picture.
It is stretched, that picture.
There's a bit of product placement there. Look, Diners Club and American Express at the bottom.
Okay.
Anyone
I
remember,
remember
where this was filmed?
Where the...
Look at that scratch in the film, look. That's not good, is it?
Oh, yeah.
Excellent. That is a really nice piece of kit.
Yeah, it's good. If you flick it up and catch it, then you get extra points.
Yeah. There you are. See, Andy's on the case again.
Why have they got a kilt that doesn't match the tartan on the bag?
That's
Continuity
What's in
again.
the bags?
Scratch is back on the film again. Now it's gone.
That's it.
So we can
That's
tell which
brilliant.
order they filmed this in, can't
They
we?
used to
Let's
love.
see. See,
They
there's
used
the
to love
scratches there again.
perspex.
Do you reckon you're going to get caught, Andrew? Do you
Well,
think
you
there's a
never know.
slim possibility of you being rumbled and knocked out by any chance?
I nearly I nearly went over then. Went over on my head then.
Exactly, yeah, you're
They
quite
used to
close
love
to the edge.
perspex. There was always multicoloured perspex for absolutely everything. They built everything out of it.
Yeah,
That's right.
These days they use MDF.
Yeah. Oh, look.
There you go.
Worlds of youth.
And you've found
Oh,
it.
we're on. Yes,
up,
I think it's a definite possibility I'm going to get caught here.
Why don't they use sat-nav?
Very funny.
Oh, I wasn't joking, I meant it.
It's
That
like
is
a little
their
game,
form.
one of those tennis
I think
games.
That is their form of sat-nav.
Anything else?
No, hurry up.
I don't know where. I don't know where this was filmed at all.
Then when you go into a studio now,
Oh yes.
down the old cave.
Yeah, standard cave set.
It was a very slow drop, wasn't it, if they threw the bags in about 5 minutes ago? Convenient steps down, it's good.
Nice, more
Where did he get his miner's lamp
That's-
from?
It's interesting because they didn't actually. I don't think it had head torches in.
No, they didn't. That's what I just said. Where did he get his miner's lamp from?
Yeah. In the other days, you'd have had
More
battery
perspex.
powered. Well, no, it actually is. It is a head torch, isn't it? A working one.
Here we go.
Reset it to locate the
Haven't got a clue what's going to go on here.
Well, you're going to.
Yeah, I'm going to get caught.
You're going to be too
Oh,
nosy for
basically-
your own good in a minute.
Yes, as usual.
Nothing.
Sticking my nose in.
No reaction.
No.
Oh, yeah.
Nothing. There will be in a minute when I.
And we're
fall
out
down the
repairing
stairs.
something, are we?
You're
in space, are we?
You're
Yeah.
flying about.
You're trying to figure out who the dog is out there.
That's
doing stuff. Why you didn't just
Another
beam
way
on-
of actually saying you're not in this episode.
Yeah.
Yeah.
you're not.
Go and put
You're
it
not
in
surplus to
space.
requirements here out on
fantastic.
up in space.
Right, come on, Andy. You can do this stuff. Go take 'em on with your brand new anorak on
Yeah, exactly.
again.
Burberry as well. Really.
Oh, lovely. Oh,
Yeah.
Do you fall, or...? Yeah.
Oh, nearly.
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 No.
Here we
No,
go.
I'm going to go down, I think. I'm just.
Here, at last.
There you go.
Ah, we're in.
They got their. They got their. They got their seam. Seam of benylin.
Here we go. Subtle as a brick.
Barmelin.
So it's been made out of old pigeonholes. isn't it?
Barlimin.
Subtle as a brick. He's in. Come on. Come on, boy. You can do this stuff. What's going on with my arm? My arm seems to be
It's very
Long.
straight.
Yes,
Auditioning
right.
for Richard III, perhaps?
stiffened.
Well,
Ah.
funny old music. But you don't want to be down there because there's quite a bit of this stuff you don't like.
I thought you were suffering from flatulence for a minute, but it's this, isn't
There
it?
we
What are
go.
they doing?
That
Sucking,
looks-
sucking
that-
I
barley.
remember this, yeah. Little,
That works well, actually. That looks good.
Good
it's
idea.
not too bad.
Health and safety, even in the back of the.
Wow.
Yeah, a bit more perspex, as you were
Yeah.
saying, Nigel.
Yeah, there, they love it.
He can't actually get the thing on his head.
Oh, that's it. This is where Andy makes a
Yeah.
screaming exit.
I'd think I'd get out now if I were you.
No.
Andrew.
There we go. That was a good scream.
That's a good one.
Is this time for a drum roll?
Yeah,
there we go.
To see that little tilt of the
Now
head
they
right
got
at
the
the
credits
end
right again.
to establish unconsciousness. Oh, that was great.
Well, at least you kept the same order of credits rather than how long you were in it.
Yeah.
See, now Dominic Allen, he did. Is it just this one he did as well, or is he, I think he does another one?
I think he does,
Yeah,
because I think we come back to the hotel periodically.
Yeah,
so-
just to get
so
up,
Dad's
drum up
about.
business.
Yeah.
Yeah, you see, there are a lot more credits than there were in the early series.
Yeah.
Which
A
is
lot
why the
more
music goes on a
technical
bit more.
people and designer
Yeah.
people and
Gladys
costumes.
Jenks. Yeah, definitely. See, so I came in at the moneyed
The
period.
moneyed end of it, yeah.
Yeah.
Not that much of it went your way.
Oh, there you go. What do you think
Here
of
we
that?
Gabriel
it's-
de Mont.
Gabriel
A
Beaumont.
little bit more money spent, we can see progress.
Yeah, yeah, definitely.